only way to do great work is to love what you do. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing well. If you haven't already, please subscribe, comment, like and share this video if you enjoy it, and let's get right into it. So the only way to do great work is to absolutely love what you do. You spend most of your time working about 8 hours a day, working surrounded by your colleagues, especially if you're in the corporate world. You spend most of your time at work and traveling to work, coming to work. Between that time you going and coming from work and being at home, you don't have as much time. You may currently be in a job or in a career that you thought would be great for you, but then now you're in it and you absolutely hate it. We've all done jobs that we've absolutely hated and nothing great ever came from it, because we've all done jobs for the money. Yes, that's true, but in the long run, who really gets affected? You have to love what you do. Sometimes, yes, it may mean that you have to stay in a job that you absolutely hate for you to be able to get from point A to point B. You may currently be in a situation where you're trying to earn loads of money so that you can maybe put a deposit down in a house, or maybe to save enough money to be able to launch it, to start your own business, to start your own product, to invest in yourself. Yes, that's fine, but there has to be an end goal. You can't just be constantly waking up every single day going to a job that you absolutely hate, because in the long run that has an effect on your mental health. You don't want to have some mental health issues, or you don't want to be depressed. You don't want to look back and realize that you spend so much of your time at work developing someone else's dream. You spend so much of your time doing things that you hate. If you hate it, why do it? Put yourself in a situation and in a position where you're striving towards doing what you love. If you do what you love, it's never going to feel like work. If you're doing what you love, you find that you're putting even more hours into that, because it doesn't feel like it's work. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for a greater good. Sometimes it may not even be about money. Sometimes you might be in a position where you're earning a lot of money, but you absolutely hate it, so you take a salary cut to be able to do things you enjoy. You have to make that choice. Does the money mean more to you than your mental health, than your physical health, than your general well-being? You have to make a choice. The only way you can do things to the maximum potential is for you to love it, for you to have a vision, for you to have a goal, and for you to absolutely want to do this. In the corporate world, where you're doing a task because you absolutely hate it, you don't put your all into it, or you do what needs to be done so you can move on to the next thing. However, if you love it, you're going to go above and beyond. You can be living a life where you're looking forward to Friday, to the weekend, so you can do what you love. You have to design your life in a way that means it's Friday every day if you want it to be. You can work 4 hours a week if you want to. You can work longer if you want to, as long as for you. Do not put too much effort into working and doing things for other people. Yes, if it means that you have to be there to pay the bills, that's absolutely fine. You have to be there to support your children, that's absolutely fine. You have to be there to work so you can fund yourself and maybe go on holiday, whatever it may be. Just make sure that you're putting aside enough for your future, enough so that you can have a free life, so that you can have flexibility in your life, that you're able to get the things you want, and that you're not relying on other people. Jobs, there's no such thing as a job security. Your job could go tomorrow. You could be the highest qualified person, but tomorrow you could be made redundant and on to the next person. What would you have done for yourself? Make sure that you're finding things that you love and you're doing them for you. Doing what fulfills you will never feel like a job. Sometimes you even question yourself and think, is this work, or do I deserve this? So you have to make sure that you're doing what you love. Everybody has skills. Everybody has, sometimes you might feel like you have nothing to offer, but you do. Everyone has something that they could use. If you're a great reader, you can use that to your advantage. You can be an editor. You can be someone that proofreads other people's work. You can offer your services to places like Fiverr. You can offer your services to other people. If you love reading and you look forward to the weekend so you can read, why not put yourself in a position where you are a proofreader for somebody else, but then you're also making money in the process? Fine, it may not give you the highest paying salary, but you're getting satisfaction. You're doing what you love and you're also earning money from doing what you love. Whatever it is, make sure that you're doing what you love, or if still you're putting yourself in a position to do what you love. Use your skill sets to your advantage. If that means you're great at drawing, why not just painting art and selling your art? You never know how much that could free up your time. That could free you up from being in a place that you absolutely hate and having your own business, starting your own business. Your customers will grow. If your art is amazing, people will buy it. By all means, if you haven't found what you love, write a list of the pros and cons of all the things that you enjoy doing, and from that list of all the things you enjoy doing, you will find something that you can utilize and maximize and make sure that it brings value to yourself. You have to do more than just a job in life, and more than just a job and going out to become a better version of yourself. You have to do more than what is required, and by that I mean doing more, doing something you love. Okay, thank you for joining me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next one.